Alright, so I'm back at it again in the garage. Got my new radiator in today though, so that's sweet.
Yeah, who's a good boy? Here it is. When it got shipped, that got bent, and, bent the threads, so that's great. There is some RTV around the drain, also great. And the trans cooler, I guess is gonna work. I had them did normally on this side. I had them put it on this side, so we'll see what happens there. And this hose that had the leak in it is apparently hard to get. You can only get it from Ford, which sucks. So I was able to find this one, which I think fits even better. And the part number is 10710 from Napa. So if you guys need one of those, that's where you can get it. They have them available. So I got these two hoses on. This one actually fits really nice. That's the one I got off something else. I have no idea what it's for. Test fit in the new radiator. I marked out where to drill the holes. There's a little spot right there. And from the front, this thing looks sick. I got 3 of these on all my other Rangers too. They work really good. Here's the old one. I can tell it was leaking from up here. Probably could have saved it, but fuck it. It's good scrap. So I just drilled out the holes. One there, one down there, one down there. And I'm gonna just smooth them out with the Dremel. The burrs on the edges here, because I'm probably gonna slip my fingers open. So here we go.
In case you're wondering, that's like twice as hard while holding the phone. So I was checking out the rotor while I was working on that thing. It's kind of hammered. So I'm really cheap. I know these things are like $2, but I'm hitting it with the Dremel. More power. Grind out that little burn spot too. You know, it'll eventually stop sparking right there. That's the closest point, and then it'll spark lower and lower and lower, higher and higher, whatever. So I'm just gonna grind them off on all of them, and you know, that's my tune-up, the cheap tune-up. And here's first blood. As it got me right here. I was trying to loosen this, so I got a leaker. But anyways, got the alternator bracket back on, lower radiator hose. It's mounted. Everything looks pretty decent, except that I'm bleeding. Other than that, we look good. Oh, I'm bleeding good. I'm gonna go super glue this thing real quick. I haven't found the piece of skin, but I dropped it. I was gonna super glue it back in. I'm leaking everywhere. So, I haven't put the mechanical fan back on because my electric fan is like a week out. I want to drive it. I had to go to AutoZone to get another, or Advanced to get another adapter for the power or tranny lines. Alternator's on. I deleted that pulley that was down there. That was like the smog pump one. It's on the ground right there. Right there. And yeah. Onto the brake booster. I just got to get a belt a little bit smaller because I got rid of that other pulley. I mean, there's no point in having it. I've been running my other one like that for 10 years. And yeah, I got to fill it with coolant. And I think that's it. I think I'm done with this. I noticed that the air filter, like the rubber piece that goes into the end of the cone filter, is real loose. So I'm going to RTV it all the way around because I'm a hack. Also, I'm going to take out these 2-inch god-awful wheel spacers so this thing actually sits with the wheels and the wells. And I got to get some new tires mounted about. I have some tires. I just got to have them put on. Speed of RTV. Got that shit. So here's a with wheel spacer. It looks stupid. Look at that. Terrible. And we're about to do it without. Oh, that's much better. I think that's how it's supposed to look. Oh, yeah. I can't run the center caps because the hubs stick through, but I'll just paint them black. And it'll look almost the same minus the SVT. These are Cobra wheels, but that's way better. I still gotta run some type of wheel spacer because the hub won't allow the rim to go all the way back. You see there? I got these, but they're the wrong size lug pattern, so I'll get some new ones tomorrow. Yeah. So I didn't do a whole lot of filming, but here's what I got done so far. I came in right after I put the mechanical fan back on, which I hate. I can't wait to take that off for the last time ever. There's my dog. I have to buy these wheel spacers because the inside of the wheel won't fit around the hub for the wheel bearing, but that's what they look like without Gigantor wheel spacers on them. There's like 2-inch wheel spacers. Boom. Nobody wants that. Cooling system is 100% all hooked up. Just filled it, bled it. Radio looks good. Got a new shorter belt. So should be ready to do burnout soon. I just gotta do this brake conversion, power brakes from manual to power brakes. And a new master reservoir wouldn't be bad either, I guess. So let's see what happens. So I got the booster all taped up, ready to paint. It comes in like a raw steel, so I don't want it to rust. So throw on the Krylon Industrial on it real quick. Yeah. First layer, I will just fog some paint on to promote adhesion of the paint. Yeah, I'm a hack. So I got the brake master off, which used to mount in that hole. They used to have this plate there. I just used the top 2 holes, but the brake booster uses all 4. The reason why I have to change the brake pedal is because the little nub that used to mount to this on the brake pedal is higher for the manual brakes because of this plate. It uses the top 2 holes. So I have to change the brake pedal too, which really sucks. There's some seam sealer from Ford back in '84. Nice. Second coat on the brake booster. Start getting some coverage now. Oh yeah. Look at that, it's pretty. Alright, this is boring. Alright, so here's my least favorite place to be. Under the dash. The brake pedal used to go in there. Yeah. The clutch is now slid over. The shaft is attached to the clutch. And then there is a C-clip, which is right here, that goes on the end of that shaft that the clutch is on. So I got the brake pedal out. And it says right on it, manual brake, because this is higher. I'm gonna go claim the other one from the basement right now. So here's the new one. Obviously it says power brake. And if we look at them, you can see the difference clearly. So this actually gives you more leverage too. I'm surprised they didn't mount it on the bottom 2 holes and use one even lower. So whatever. I'm gonna slam it in now. Installed. She's good. So I slammed the brake booster into the hole. The old master fit right there. I just had to unhook 2 clips that the brake lines were clipped on, and that fits there. I just gotta find another bolt for this one and 2 for the inside because I lost them. The longer bolts on that plate, the block off plate, were actually the same nuts. I just lost a couple of them. I'm gonna be stealing vacuum from this line right here. I just pulled off. Fuck. And I got a T, vacuum T, so I could give this some vacuum. I actually got a bunch of T's.
There they are. And some of them are going to help me make a boost controller for the Turbo Coupe. Yeah, we'll save those. They equal power. So the power brakes are done. When I was doing that, I noticed the steering column had like some play in it. It's got like an 1/8 turn worth of, or 1/16 of a turn of play. So I just connected the steering shaft. I had this other steering column laying around. I'm actually pulling the steering wheel off right now using my steering wheel puller. These are like $10, and I've used it probably like 10 times already, so it's definitely worth it. Just comes with a bunch of different bolts that thread into different wheels, and you just screw this in and it pulls it off. So pretty simple. I might use the steering wheel, but it smells really bad right now, so I'm going to wash it. We'll see what happens. So I just realized all that play that I thought was in the steering column was actually in the hub for the wheel adapter, which I will not be reusing anyways because it pushes the steering wheel back 6 inches, and it kind of sucks. It's all up in your chest. So the steering column's fine. I'll just reuse it. This is a collapsible steering column, and the reason for that, it's pretty much all steering columns are collapsible. So this sleeve, yeah, you can see through it. It's hollow. Slides onto this shaft, so you can insert this here, and this will lock on. The reason it's collapsible, you can even see this section right here, is so if you rear end someone or hit something incredibly hard, the steering wheel doesn't push into your chest and kill you. It'll collapse here first. So that's how that works. But I'm going to be slamming this back in. I'm probably going to use this steering wheel. It's actually a stock Ford one, but it's pretty cool looking. And will be like 4 inches, 6 inches farther away from me, which will be really nice. Word. Done with it for now. The radiator looks sick. Nice aluminumness. Boom. So we added power brakes, changed the brake pedal, fixed the steering column, water pump, pretty much full cooling system, radiator, new trans cooler, clean the air filter. There's where I teed into the vacuum. And now it just needs a wash. And I gotta put these 17s on these rims because these tires are hammered. So I got these nice Bernies on there. So I was driving it around, and I think the automatic is going. I think it's going standard next. That's the next thing I'm doing, because that thing's super annoying. I hate automatic trannies. So I just washed it. Looks pretty good. I've been driving it around for a couple hours. I think this brake is definitely sticking, so it smells like burning brake. Transmission kind of sucks. It's a good tranny, it's just adjusted wrong. So that's getting swapped out to a standard pretty quick. Probably the next thing I do to it. Otherwise, cleans up real well. And I'm gonna keep ripping her. Screw it.